Hello and welcome back to Build Proportion Lab at Devoxx France 2024. We're coming to you live from Paris, and here Ronald is with me. Welcome.
Hi there.
Thank you for coming. Tell me a little bit about yourself, about the work that you are doing, and what it has to do with scheduling, Gradle, and everything in between.
Yeah, all right. So back in 2020, I started an open source hobby project, which was doing distributed job processing and scheduling on the GVM. Funny times, I quit my job right before the whole pandemic. Then, of course, a lot of stress because will I ever find a new job again? But yeah, continued working on it, and JobRunner was born.
How the project is called?
JobRunner.
JobRunner.
Yeah.
So here's a question. It's a known domain, right? It's been there for a while, and I guess there are a lot of solutions for that. I would guess some of Spring Framework comes in mind. I know for sure they have job scheduling and batch processing over there. So why another project? How it's different from the myriad of existing ones?
I think what really helps is the ease of use. So with JobRunner, you just give it a Java 8 Lambda. We make sure it's analyzed. We put it in a SQL or NoSQL database. And then different, we call it background job servers, can run your job. So let's say that you need to run 1 million jobs really fast. You create them. Then if you're running in Kubernetes, you bring them some extra pods, and we make sure that the Java 8 Lambda you gave us will be run as fast as possible.
That got me thinking there are cloud services that do that, right? And obviously AWS Lambda is one of the first that come to mind, but there are also others that do exactly that. And I think by now all of them work with Java and do exactly what you described.
Yet ThoughtWorks recommends me for some reason.
No, I mean, I don't try to tell that what you're doing is not good. I want to hear exactly the opposite. Why what you wrote is different and better from the other alternatives that might be a little bit more popular and well known.
I don't know. Well, I think one of the reasons is that we have come out of the box with a dashboard that allows you to follow up on all the different jobs that you create, whether they're recurring or whether they are scheduled. And on top of that, I really like Gradle convention over configuration. So that means that if, for example, your job fails for some reason because some external service is down, we will automatically retry it with an exponential backoff policy. So you don't have to program anything for that or configure anything for that. It just works out of the box.
Well, this is very cool. And what it has to do with Gradle, all this amazing stuff?
Well, because there is still, and it's a pity, but there is still quite some Java 8 out there. And with JobRunner, we need to support still, I'm afraid, also Java 8 up until Java 22 with virtual threads. And this makes the whole build quite complex because making sure that you have Java 8 support and virtual thread support at the same time, that's something we were able to do with Gradle. And so we have a multi-module project where one part is compiled with Java 8, the other part with Java 21. And
yeah, that's a big spread. Speaking about Java 21 and Java 22 and virtual threads, what is the impact that you see of virtual threads on like a massively concurrent application like yours? Is it as big of a deal as some claim?
Well, like always, it depends. It depends on what your jobs are actually doing. So we do see, especially for jobs that go to the database, that do a lot of I/O, there we see a big improvement. And by default, if you are running on Java 21 with virtual threads, then we will double automatically the amount of workers for you, so that you can do twice the amount of work on the same machine.
On the same hardware.
Yeah.
So you basically get double the hardware for the same money.
Yes.
Because the throughput. Wow, no, this is huge.
This is indeed huge.
It is. It is. Wow. Okay, so here you have it, folks. If you're still not up to date on your virtual threads, go and learn and get ready, because well, you have to. I mean, it's those are big news.
Yeah, and not only that, I think it's also important just for the environment, because same hardware, less resources.
And you do twice the job in the same hardware, or you can halve your hardware.
Exactly.
If you don't have the need for all those extra machines, if you run on virtual threads, this is great.
Yeah,
this is great. Tell me, where can we learn more about your project?
Well, GitHub, of course, being that it's open source, so you can find it on github.com/jobrunner, and we also have a lot of nice documentation on jobrunner.io.
Okay, and you mentioned that ThoughtWorks recommend you. You refer to TechRadar, I guess.
Yes.
So it's the latest edition of TechRadar.
The one from not the latest, from two years ago.
Okay,
now.
Okay. And it was like in what category?
The what?
Explorer, I think it's called. Assess.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So and they obviously provide the reasoning of why it's there. So again, if you folks want to learn more and see what ThoughtWorks consultants think why you should use JobRelic, that would be also very, very good resource to check.
Yeah.
Ronald, thank you very much for coming. And for you folks at home, stay tuned. We have more episodes coming right up here at Build Version Lab at Devoxx France, just after a short break. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Nice.